The news has been depressing, extremely depressing. So in this video, my goal is to show you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm going to go around some Western countries and we're going to take a look at a few things and how we can beat this and what we can use to beat this. So let's start with Canada. Canada has an election coming up, and that is on the 20th of September. So write that in your diaries. I may be from the UK and I can't obviously participate in these elections, but from an outsider's point of view, the only party that is against censorship mandates, the People's Party of Canada. The terms left and right don't mean anything anymore. Not when it comes to the COVID response. So any lefties that have stumbled across this haven't got your trust in Trudeau anymore because, yeah, he is a man-child. The PPC are the only party that opposes vaccine passports and mandates. That tall bloke, he's essentially a liberal. He's like what Boris is over here. He is a tool. So that's the first step for Canada. Moving on to the US. So Biden recently announced that he wants to mandate vaccinations in the workforce for over 100 employees. And now well over 27 states have refused this mandate. This is incredible news. These states include Idaho, Florida, Arizona, Texas, South Dakota, Arkansas, Georgia, Oklahoma, Alabama, Wyoming, Tennessee, Nebraska, Iowa, South Carolina, Missouri, Mississippi, and Alaska, and many more are coming out the woodwork to go against Biden's tyranny. This is great news. I believe only 2 or 3 are Democrat states, so shows who's fighting for freedom, eh? Now going to the UK, in England primarily, the Telegraph, which is, well, we call it the Tory graph because it's a little bit centre-right over here in the UK. They've posted a bombshell article recently saying that teenage boys are more at risk from vaccines than COVID and that are 6 times more likely to suffer from heart problems from getting this vaccine. And this dismantles the jab plan for 12 to 15-year-olds. All the more, whilst the JCVI, Britain's vaccine advisors, have said they do not recommend vaccinating 12 to 15-year-olds, yet the government is pushing towards this direction anyway. There is a group called Together where you can sanction your local MP. In the About section on togetherdeclaration.org, it shows their main areas of concern, which include the vaccine passports, vaccinating children, the Coronavirus Act of 2020, medical freedom, mass testing, lockdowns, and the open debate. Furthermore, you can of course write to your local MP or join the next demonstration. I'll be covering a lot of the demonstrations coming up, so hopefully I'll see you there. Recently, Boris Johnson and the Health Secretary has stated that they are scrapping the idea of a vaccine passport for now. They've also stated that the government should keep it in reserve as a potential option.
But you're not doing it.
Well, what I can say is that we've looked at it properly, and whilst we should keep it in reserve as a potential option, I'm pleased to say that we will not be going ahead with plans for vaccine passports.
You will not be going ahead.
We will not.
Unfortunately, you're watching this video on YouTube, where the powers that be love to censor Rebel News videos. So if you'd like to watch the full thing uncensored, please head on down to the description below or the top comment, and you'll be able to watch that in its entirety. Thank you very much.